Good morning, class. Today we are going to look at workers. For the introduction, I know this is something very new to us or to some of us. It's because of the lockdown we've decided to put this through to you students. Bear with us, it has not been easy. Yesterday and today we are trying to do something good because we love you all and we want the best from you guys. So this we are going to do for 2 weeks probably, and we are going to use this. You can access it. We are going to send you the link. You can access it at your own convenience. You copy the notes at your own convenience using the link. With the help of our experts, we are doing our best. I wish you guys the best. So today we are going to look at economics, and the topic is workers. Last class before the lockdown, we did household. We saw reasons for borrowing and reasons for saving. So from there, you cannot be saving and borrowing without you working. This is the topic. So it is all a link. There is a link between the two topics. So as a worker, you need to save and you need to borrow. The question is, who is a worker? A worker is somebody who works and earns either a salary or a wage or wages. That is the simple definition of a worker we can have. And now, we have on the board factors influencing an individual choice of occupation, or factors that influences an individual choice of occupation. This is one of the subtopics we are going to see concerning workers. Now, what can, as a student, already we have our dreams. Some of us want to become medical doctors, we want to become lawyers, we want to become policemen or policewomen, and so on and so forth. There is a reason for you choosing that occupation. This is what we are going to look at. Your reason may be personal, your reason may be because of a financial issue or family ties. We are going to look at what economists have as the most important reasons for that affects an individual choice of occupation. I decided to put it in two different sections. That's the wage factor and the non-wage factor. We are going to start first with the wage factor. What is a wage factor? As I said, a worker is someone that earns either a wage or a salary. A wage factor deals with piece time rate or piece rate or annual rate or performance related payment. These factors can help you or can motivate you to choose your occupation. What is time rate? I said it is a rate of pay per hour work. In most developed countries, they work per hours, while most developing countries like Africa, we work for days. So that's where the difference is. If you work for hours, it is known as a time rate. 2 hours has a pay or package. Piece rate, it works per unit of output. Your output is very important. When you work per output, like in some companies, like what is happening in Cameroon in the CDC, the Monte plantation, their output is to see you at least must have harvested amount of cocoa deposited somewhere. They will be paying you per that output. They will not be paying you as they are paying you per hours. Even you have worked or you have not worked, it is quite different. Your output must be evaluated. That is piece rate. Go to annual rate or salary. It is very common to us Africans. We work on salary. And salary is what? It is an agreed amount of money. You, the employee, has agreed with your employer that you'll be paid at the end of the month. And that agreement should be kept in total, without any breach of contract. Most of our companies we have, at times, they go against the agreement. But as an economist, it is very important to know that if you have made an agreement with somebody to pay the person annually, you should respect that without any discrimination. That is what we are looking at. These factors, if you look at the occupations, they are going to motivate you to go in for the jobs. That is some of the motivating factors of you getting or your choice of a profession. That is what we are looking at. It is very important. We also talk of performance-related payment. This one comes as a result of your output, you working, showing the love, the commitment to your job. For example, I am a teacher today. I'm supposed to leave school only by 3 p.m. It is normal. But when things come that times are difficult, like now we have the COVID, there is lockdown. If classes can be extended to 4, I need to understand with my boss to see that the time is extended. And as my right, he has to also pay me for the time. Not using the time without any compensation. This is what we're talking about. Performance-related payment. It is very important. So you cannot be working more than the stipulated time and without being paid. You must be added something to what you have. This is what we are talking of. And now, this factor, if you look at it, you look at most of our big companies we have, these factors are being respected. That is why each and every day you see files of application. We are writing application to go and work there because of they respect their wage factors without any breach of contract or without attaching sentiment to it. These factors are very important. So these are some of the factors that will help or to influence you as a student, your choice of occupation. Now, what about the non-wage factors? Because not all the occupations, they do give wages. Others do have salaries. We are going to look at the non-wage factors. This is it. That's why I decided to put A and B. B is the non-wage factor. Now, if this one is not all about the money, it's all about your environment. Is my environment conducive? Am I committed to the job? Do I love my job? These are some of the non-wage factors. Some Africans do say that money cannot buy all. To an extent I do support, to an extent I don't. But that is not our bone of contention. My dear students, behold, these issues, they are very important. And the first factor we are going to see is work environment. Despite the salary you are being paid, as I indicated in A, wage factor, even the salary is small, if the work environment is conducive, the work environment is of your likeness or your taste, definitely you are going to go in for the work. It's not all about the money. I'm differentiating it so that you will not be confused between the wage factor and the non-wage factor. I earlier said wage factor this with the money, finances. The money, how much you are being paid, how much you will be paid, and so on and so forth. But the non-wage factor this with personal assessment, personal feeling, environment. If the environment is conducive, definitely you like to work there. With the little amount of money you have, you like to work because there's respect of human rights, there's respect of freedom, and so on and so forth. That will make each and every individual to like to work in the place, rather than earning a lot of money where there is hell, there is barbaric torture, disrespect of human rights. So some believe, or some think, or some feel that working in a conducive environment and with lesser income is better than working in an environment where there is risks and so on and so forth with a high income of money. These are the differences. Now, travel distance benefit also is another non-wage factor. What does this mean? This means that if today the teacher is teaching in this class and tomorrow they decide to send him in another country to go and work, he must be considered. I'm living one distance to another. They are displacing me. They are maybe inconvenient. Those issues have to be taken into consideration. If you are in a place where these things are taken into consideration, then definitely your occupation or your likeness or your zeal to work will be motivated each and every day. These are some of the factors we are seeing. The third point is job security. It is very important for you as a worker to have a job security. Now, in companies where there is job security, or what do we mean by job security first? It is a situation where you know today, for example, if you have an accident, you are insured. You'll be taken to the hospital, you'll be taken care of. Yeah, maybe in case of your death, your family will be catered for. These are some of the security we are talking about. We are not talking of the day-to-day minute issues, we are talking of your future. It is very important. So companies or institutions or corporations or entities that do have job security, they have files of applicants seeking, wishing, relying that maybe one day they will enter into those offices and work. These are some of the issues we are talking about concerning non-wage factors. The third one is training opportunities. It is very important. You know, there's a saying that you are a master of all, you are a jack of all trades and master of none. It's an African proverb. Now, in some companies, they will employ you and they will train you, make you what they want you to be for their own benefit. Now, this is what we are talking about. Now, if a company A decides to employ Mr. B and they see that Mr. B is not of their taste, they are not going to sack Mr. B. They will give Mr. B more training so that there will be more efficiency and more longevity. For Mr. B to be trained by them, they are confident that Mr. B can do their job. This is what we are talking about. So all job seekers, they like to go to where they will train them and they will become efficient and reliable in the future. And the company will be in a better position to stand tomorrow to say that I trained this man and this man is doing the best. Those are some of the non-wage factors that we'll see concerning our occupation and or the factors that influences an individual choice of occupation. We also have qualifications requirement. What do we mean? I'm going to give a case study in Africa. Sorry for using Africa, we are not bad, but we are somehow. Africa, we know to an extent, we have a percentage, as economists have it, there is a high percentage of illiteracy in Africa, about 60. So a percentage of 60. So the 60 that are educated and the 40 that are not educated, do you think they are unemployed? To an extent, they are not unemployed. So when they are not of that qualification, they would like to go to where the qualifications, though the requirements are low because of their low qualification. So because of their low qualification, you are bound to go to where the requirements are not high. You are going according to your qualification. This is what we are talking of. A person may like to have money, but because he's not well qualified, and because the company he wishes or he or she wishes to go to is not having the required document or qualification to enter the company, he's bound to take the alternative, which is the less qualified or qualification into the A or B company. That is what we are looking at as a wage or non-wage factor. We are looking at the 6th point, holidays. Companies that do give holidays, they are bound to have people, job seekers who like to come to work and work with them. Because each and everyone needs a time to rest. And holiday is very important for you to rest, put your body, yourself together, rest maybe with your family, with your loved ones, and to prepare for more efficiency. Because working 24/7, the performance or the efficiency is decreasing or falling. Standard of qualification or teaching is falling or whatsoever. So holidays are very important. And from my findings, very few companies or entities do give holidays to their workers. Okay, so the 6th point is holidays. And I said, concerning our holidays, we are looking at those companies that are willing, are ready to offer free time, off time to their workers. This off time of holidays is going to help them, maybe to visit their families, to also rest, to prepare for the next tasks ahead of them. And with holidays, there will be more efficiency because the person or the worker must have rested for some time before coming back to his or her normal duty. But when working without holidays, the efficiency will not be there because the body will be worn out, and maybe the produce or the performance also will be lacking because the body needs flesh, as our scientists do have it. That is very important. That is why most companies or industries that do give holidays, they make sure that their company, their workers, they go back, they have cool head, put themselves together, relax. And findings from what I've done, research is showing that after holidays, the output is better than when they were on the duty. That is why holidays is very important, and everybody needs to have holidays in order to make it effectively. That's what we are looking at. Also have fringe benefits as the 7th point. Fringe benefit as the 7th point. I said fringe benefits and job opportunity or job security, they are almost connected. But now, these are benefits that maybe has been stopped or kept there because of 1 or 2 issues. The day you are leaving, they should be given to you. Okay, these benefits are very important because we have something we call pension. I don't know if you have heard of that. Those of us in Africa, we use, and some companies, they like to use pension. They give you pension for you to go and sit in your house, and that's what you'll be eating. This is what we are talking of. That is the fringe benefit we are looking at. It is very important. So countries or companies that do give these fringe benefits or this pension, they are bound to have applicants. Because you know you are working today, your tomorrow is secured. Or your family, their tomorrow is secured because there is something there waiting for you after you will not be in active service again. That is very important. So with this, they are bound to have job seekers day in, day out, looking for opportunity or opportunities to go into the field. Job satisfaction, also very important. What do we mean? You must be committed. You must be contented. You must be satisfied. You must be proud of where and what you are doing. If you are proud, you are contented, you are satisfied with what you are doing, then you will definitely do the best. So where the job satisfaction is high, definitely we have job seekers seeking to have this job because what they want is their satisfaction. They can't be working under duress or force. They have to work, or job seekers have to work under conducive condition, not under condition that would be like they are slaves. In Africa in the 1960s, we have slaves, slavery and slave trade. Those days are no more in our continent. So job satisfaction is very important as far as this topic is concerned. So these are some of the wage factors and non-wage factors that can influence an individual choice of occupation. As I earlier said, students, before you take any field or occupation, you must first of all think. I have an example. I asked my students in SS1 the other time, what do they like to be? Some say they want to be lawyers, some say they want to be nurses. Because of certain ties, these are some of the ties we have that can help you to choose your occupation in a way that you are not going to regret in the future. Dear students, it was a nice class having with you. I wish you all the best. Maybe next time we are going to continue with why do some occupations earn more than others. From this we are going to see the difference. Thank you. See you next class. Thank you. Thank you.